Yo guys, welcome.
No, not yo guys. Behave yourself, right? And
Hi guys, and welcome to the No Limit channel. Now, we've been gone for a while, but we're back, and we're back more consistently. This is our first video back. I'm joined with a very special guest, the CEO, Mr. Coach Josh, ladies and gentlemen. Hiya, bro.
hey, let's go.
I'm ready. So, we are going to be going through Josh's tournament predictions using the new UEFA Road to the Final tournament predictor.
I'm excited.
We're also going to go through our top goal scorer, our young player of the tournament, and of course, our player of the tournament. Right, let's get into Group A.
Okay, so it looks like we have got Switzerland, Turkey, Wales, and Italy. I'm just going to go straight in for it, Coach. Nice and quick fire. I'm going to go Italy to top the group, followed by Turkey. I'm going to go for Wales third and Switzerland fourth.
Personally, I think it's a bit of a poor group. I think Italy will surprise a few people. We've got a lot of good players. You've Verratti's, Chiesas, Immobile, Donnarumma in goal. I think they could go quite far.
Decent side, yeah, solid. Group B, we have got Denmark, Finland, Belgium and Russia. I think you could all agree at home as well. Let us know if not, of course, in the comments. But I would say Belgium, number one, of course. I'm going to say Denmark, number two, and we'll go for Russia third and Finland fourth. But Belgium I think they'll probably get maximum points in that group, to be honest.
Looking at Romelu Lukaku, for me, potentially top goal scorer, but we'll get to that later.
We'll get on to that.
Group C.
We have got Ukraine, Macedonia, Austria and Netherlands.
Just correct you there, it's actually North Macedonia.
Hey, very, very good. Well done, Coach. So, again, Austria aren't that bad. I suppose England played against them the other day and only won 1-0. Yeah, they've got a few decent players, but I would say Netherlands should win that group comfortably, although I don't have much hope for Netherlands in this tournament. Van Dijk obviously missing. They have had the odd bad tournament in previous years. So I'll say Netherlands to top the group, followed by Austria, then Ukraine and Macedonia fourth. I think they may struggle.
Nice. Okay. Group D, Josh. The group of the nation that we live in, the nation that we're from, and the nation that could be potentially bringing it home. England, Croatia, another home nation, Scotland, and the Czech Republic.
Very, very good group. One of two, I would say, that's very, very difficult. It's very tough to pick, in my opinion, between first and second, and even third and fourth, because we know in this tournament, guys, that a lot of third places will go through to the quarterfinals.
Only two that don't.
Right, that's crazy. So I'm going to be confident. I'm going to put England top.
Just calm down.
I'm going to put Croatia second. And I think Scotland will do well. I think Scotland are going to pick up a lot of points. It's a team that I would be cautious of playing in the group. So I'm going to put Scotland third.
Very good midfield.
Shout out to all the Scottish players that train at No Limit, of course. I hope they go through. And Czech Republic, although they are a good side.
One word, Josh.
Souček. Yeah. He's had a great season, but I'm going to put them fourth.
Group E. The group of España. We have Spain.
Yeah.
We have Poland. Shout out to Coach Kuba. We have Sweden. And we have Slovakia. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to take them through this one.
Yeah, go for it.
Slovakia in fourth. Reason being, not too fussed about the old Slovakia. Sweden in third. Now, if you'd have told me that Zlatan Ibrahimovic was going, I would have said he's experienced. He's one of the greatest strikers of our generation. He'll bang goals, but unfortunately he's not.
No.
He's injured, I'm pretty sure. So we've gone with Poland in second.
Yes.
Looking Lev for a big tournament. One of his last ones, I'd say. He's getting on now, but
Great player.
41 goals this season, which is unbelievable. Record break.
So you've gone for Poland second.
Poland second, and in first place, despite not taking, for me, the best player, Sergio Ramos, España to top.
They've got the experience there, haven't they?
Some good players.
A lot of top boys. and a few good young players coming through.
Coming in.
I don't think Spain are the force that they were, but I agree with you. I still think they'll top the group. Can we get
The
into
final
this one?
group, the group of death, some would say. We have France, we have Portugal, we have Germany, we have Hungary. Josh, take us through it.
I think Hungary are the struggle, coach. And I feel
Personally,
very
I have
sorry for
Hungary
them.
at the top of the group. You're looking at Zuzek, do you know what I mean? Good player, played for Anzi back in the day in Russia.
Yeah.
For me, although this is your prediction, I put Hungary top of the group.
Okay, well, I'm going to disagree. I'm going to put Hungary fourth. Okay. Again, guys, if you back Coach George, just let us know if you think Hungary are going to top it. But I think Hungary may struggle. Now then, very, very tough decision between the next three, but I've gone for Germany third. I've then gone for Portugal second. Portugal, a team to keep an eye out for in this tournament, I believe. And of course, the world champions, France number one. You've got to back those.
Now, I could see Portugal topping that group.
Yeah.
I know I've talked about the Hungary, but on a real, Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes,
Of course.
Ruben Diaz.
Yeah.
There's three names for you there.
Fantastic side, coach. And could go either way.
It's going to be interesting. Right, coach. The next bit that we have to discuss is the four best third places teams that will be progressing into the knockout stages.
Listen, coach, I'm glad you've asked. It's a question on everyone's lips. It is. It's quite interesting that a third place does go through. We're going to go straight into it again. Obviously, we've got to pick between the third places: Wales, should I say, Russia, Ukraine, Scotland, Sweden, and Germany. And I'm going to go for coach Wales going through.
One of the home nations.
Oh yes, coach. Russia.
Good World Cup.
Very good World Cup.
One to look out for.
Yeah.
Golovin and Zuba.
Yeah, a huge country. Got a really big backing. I think Russia will go through. I'm going to leave out Ukraine. I don't think Ukraine will pick up enough points. But listen, I hope they do. I hope they have a good tournament. As to everyone, I hope everyone has a really good tournament, guys.
My third team.
Scotland, shout out all the Scottish boys that come and train here, and all my friends, guys. I'm sure you'll make it through. I think in the group you've got enough to pick up points there, and I think Scotland will make it through to the next round.
With one of the home nations.
Yeah. Sweden.
All of them progressing.
Sweden, I can't see you making it through, guys. But Germany.
If you put Zlatan in there, it's a
Oh,
different
without a
story.
doubt. Germany, you are going through. So we've got Wales, Russia, Scotland, and Germany team.
Now, guys, we are into the round of 16, and this is where it gets a little bit tasty.
Ooh,
We start off with Belgium against one of the home nations, just on our doorstep, really. Scotland.
I think it'll be a good game, but I just believe, even with or without Kevin De Bruyne, obviously we wait to hear for if he's going to be fit. I just think Belgium are going to have too much, and I'm going to put Belgium through into the quarters.
We have seen Belgium beat at a European Championships by a home nation, if you take it back a couple of years ago. Hal Robson-Kanu.
Oh,
But I do agree with you. I think Romelu Lukaku will be too much.
Big tournament for Lukaku this season.
Italy versus Austria.
Straight in, Italy. No
One to look out
questions
to, Chiesa,
Yeah.
Juve. Young squad. I think they're coming back. A few quiet
Italy,
years.
a possible dark horse in
Yeah.
this tournament, I believe.
Right, France versus Russia.
Again, I think you'd all agree at home, everyone watching, I'm going to go for France, coach.
Probably the favourites.
Yeah.
We now move on to Croatia versus Poland. Now, I think out of all the ones we've got, I'd say this is the closest.
Very, very tough game and could go either way. My decision, and Coach Kuba's going to be annoyed here, my decision has just gone off the previous big tournament. Obviously, Croatia had a fantastic tournament. Got to the World Cup final. Obviously, Poland have got some great players. Of course, we've already mentioned
Probably the best
Lewandowski.
player, could potentially.
But just with the experience of being there and the fantastic players they have already got, also, you know, your Luka Modric's, etc., I'm going to go for Croatia to progress.
Spain versus Wales.
Straight in, Spain.
Apologies to the Welsh. Now, If everything went with how we said it would, England would take on Portugal, the home of the greatest player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now then, this is a tough one because it's your head or your heart. Portugal, in my opinion, one of the favourites to win.
Yeah.
A lot of people are back in England. I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to go for England, but I completely agree with you guys that would disagree at home and say Portugal. But I'm going to be loyal.
Bias there, but I'm going to go with.
I'm going to go for England.
English. Netherlands versus Germany. That's a tasty game. Another close one. Discuss.
Yeah. I just believe Germany have that little bit too much. If you put Van Dijk in the mix for Netherlands, I may have changed my mind. But I believe no. I think Germany have just that little bit too much. A little bit again, a bit more tournament experience recently. Yeah. Germany.
And finally, no offence to any Turkey or Denmark fans. Not the highest standard of games.
It's not the tastiest of games. Could be an entertaining watch though. Want to tune in.
I will say, however, Burak Yilmaz, Turkey. 18 goals this season.
Yep.
League earned win. And I don't know about you, coach. I think he's going to carry Turkey onto the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Reason being, Denmark, the players you would have looked out for would have been Christian Eriksen. He's not really up to the standard he used to.
No, it's crazy. Obviously, he went over, he left Spurs, he went to Inter Milan, and everyone was just waiting for this big eruption. The player that we know is in there hasn't come out in previous, well, maybe the last 2 seasons. So yeah, I agree. I'm going to go for Turkey to progress.
Now, coach, we are into the quarterfinals. A big stage.
Very, very big
for
stage.
Big players. The first game.
Got some big teams here.
Belgium. They will be taking on Italy. Who have you got?
2 great sides, and a very good game. One, if we're correct and our predictions are right, one I really look forward to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go just for Belgium. I think they'll just edge it in the quarters.
I think it's going to be huge to see whether De Bruyne plays or not. Play a huge part, of course.
Surely he'd have recovered by then.
Now we're into France versus Croatia. Your thoughts?
Again, I just can't see how anyone can beat this. Yeah, it's France for me, guys. Again, those of you who watch football will know that the reasons a lot of the players that come here see these guys again as the favourites, as many people do. Yeah, I'm going to go for France. Although Croatia, if it would be a repeat of the final from the World Cup, I think we would just see the exact same result. France to go through.
Now, Spain versus our home nation, England. Your thoughts?
I would be more confident with this game than the previous round, the Portugal match. If we were to beat Portugal, I think we could go on and beat Spain. I'd be like I say, I'd be more confident against Spain than I would Portugal. Again, Sergio Ramos isn't in the squad for whatever reason, but I'm gonna go for England. Yeah, I don't think we mentioned England really on this video enough. Some great young players coming through. Obviously, you've got the likes of your Mason Mount, just come off a Champions League win. Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, some really, really good, exciting players. And
Ben
fingers
White.
Crossed, they can pull through. So yeah, England going through.
And then the final one, Germany against Turkey.
I think Turkey, it would be the end of the road for them there.
Yeah,
it'd be very, very good for them to get to the quarterfinals.
Congratulations, well done.
Excellent, Turkey. Well done, guys.
I think you're going home there, boys, I'm afraid.
Prove us wrong.
That would take.
Prove us wrong, Turkey.
Come on, Turkey.
Yeah?
Come on, Turkey. That would take us on to Belgium against France. Now, this is a game I would like to see. I don't know about you, but I would like to see that, and I think that France would win. I think Belgium have always had the squad for a few years now What they've lacked is this togetherness, and I think France have really showed that. Obviously, last Euros they got into the final, lost, and the World Cup they've matured. It was a very young team. It's still a young team, but they've all played at a very high level. It's a very good team, and I think Paul Pogba will lead them into the final.
Completely agree. So France into the final, and then the second semi-final, guys, England-Germany.
Big old rivalry.
Yeah. George, I don't know about you, it's the exact same as the England-Portugal situation. I think if we can beat Portugal and it'll take our momentum on throughout the later periods of the tournament, I believe that we could beat Germany. I don't think it's a Germany side, similar to Spain, of previous years that is incredible, like for example your France and your Portugal, those kind of teams. So
you've got the likes of Havertz, who's been fantastic. You've got Sane, you've got Kroos, you've got Goretzka.
Yeah, but look at who we've got. We've got a good side, and you've got to believe if it's your team. If you don't believe, who's going to? So yeah, I'm going to put England in the final, guys.
Into the final.
Yeah.
I hope it happens. I really do. And now to the final. England versus France. Let's go! Come on!
It's time to get serious.
You know what? He's coming home. He's coming home. He's coming home!
No, France are going to win, guys. France are going to win. Even if we do get to the final, I'm not that. Although I would absolutely love it, Coach George. I'm sure you agree.
It's not out of the question.
It's not. Yeah, anything can happen in a final, in a game of football. We all know that. But although I would love England to win, it's going to be France, guys. Yeah, France to win it. France to win it, guys.
And to finish, Josh, we've had your tournament winner in France.
El Francais.
I want your top goal scorer.
I'm going to go Romelu Lukaku.
Okay. I want your player of the tournament.
Paul Pogba.
And I want your young player of the tournament.
Young player of the tournament, I'm going to go for Kylian Mbappe.
There we have it, guys. So guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed.
Fantastic.
I had a lot of
good fun.
It was very enjoyable for me to go through our predictions. We will be doing a reaction video to this, and there will be a lot of Euro-based content coming from the channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, keep that notification bell because there is stuff coming soon.
Very soon.
Thanks for watching.
All the best. Whoa.